Good evening from Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York. I want to welcome you to the first presidential debate. The participants tonight are Donald Trump and Lester Holt, anchor of NBC Nightly News.
Thank you, Lester. And Lester, I tell you this. How much for my family?
It is,
Lester, how
as
many bad things. But we need, Lester, and I will tell you this, Lester. It's not nice.
This is
billion
Secretary Clinton's 2 minutes.
tax benefit.
This is Secretary Clinton's 2 minutes,
Yes.
please. Mr.
Well, I'd have to respond.
Please respond. Very quickly. For 20
I will
seconds.
go very quickly.
We need to move on.
Wait, but it's very important.
What do you say to Americans?
Well, it was very, I say nothing. I say nothing because I'm
Please, very
extremely, with all of that money,
We
over
have to move on to
$200
the
million
final
is
question.
spent.
We have just a few final
She doesn't
questions.
say,
Mr. Trump.
and it's I was against the war in Iraq, just so you put it out.
The record shows otherwise.
The record
but
does not show that.
Why is your
The
judgment
record shows that I'm right.
Let me interrupt just a moment. But
Secretary for up to 100 years.
Mr. Trump, let me...
Well,
Unbroken.
Why is
and
your
wait, excuse me.
judgment... The quote was,
You
I just don't think she has
wait a minute, Leslie, you asked me a question. Did you ask me a question? It's been a disaster.
My reference was to what you had said in 2002, and my question was, why is your judgment any different than Mrs. Clinton?
Well,
the question is, since
would you like to hear?
Why is your
I was against the war. Wait a minute.
Mr. Trump, this year, Secretary Clinton became the first woman nominated for president by a major party. Earlier this month, you said she doesn't have, quote, a presidential look. Mr. Trump, a lot of these are judgment questions. You had supported the war in Iraq before the invasion. Mr. Trump, for 5 years, you perpetuated a false claim that the nation's first black president was not a natural-born citizen. Yet you have not released your tax returns. You're perfectly free to release your taxes during an audit. Let me follow up with Mr. Trump, if I can. You've talked about creating 25 million jobs. Your 2 minutes has expired, but I do want to follow up. Stop and frisk was ruled unconstitutional in New York because it largely singled out black and Hispanic young men.
No, you're wrong. There are many places where
the argument is that it's a form of racial profiling.
But I would go against them if she releases her.
So it's negotiable?
It's not negotiable. No, let her release the email. Why did she delete 33,000?
Well, I'll let her ask that. But
frankly, I think the best person in her campaign is mainstream media.
Good night, everyone.